Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're in the market for some new items, especially a new nail lamp, I got you covered because today we're going to dive into all things MelodySusie and we're going to create a really simple nail look. Another item that I picked up is the nail art transfer foil glue, which I want to test it out with the new lamp from MelodySusie. This is the PLUS30GT. It's a rechargeable, cordless, UV LED nail lamp, and I did pick out the color pink. I figured we tried a mini UV lamp from MelodySusie that was pink. It's adorable, and I really like this pink. It's just a very soft color, and I was like, let's just see how the bigger style of the lamp looks like in the pink. Now this is their upgraded lamp, which I'm really excited about. It does have some weight to it. I was pleasantly surprised on how much it felt super heavy when I lifted it out of the box. So when you flip it over, you can see that we have 30 UV LED lights in here, and they're spaced out so you can get that perfect cure. Now there is an LED screen on it as well, so I just wanted to flip it over and show you what it looks like lit up. It already has a full charge on the lamp right out of the box, and then it does have an LED screen on it. I am going to take off that very satisfying peeling off plastic, and then we're just going to set this up that has a magnetic plate on the bottom as well, so you could easily just put that on the lamp and take it off to clean up as you go. So now that we have the lamp completely set up, so see how the LED screen looks like it's like flashing? When I'm looking at it, it's not doing that. Sometimes when you're filming LED screens, it tends to look like that. But for some reason, I'm not sure why, but I promise you it is not doing that as I'm looking at it and using the lamp. It just looked completely normal. So I do like this lamp because it has a 99-second slow, low, dry heat. It also has a 30-second timer and a 60-second timer. And I just overall love the sleek style of this as well. So another item that we're going to try are some new Gel X tips. And then we're going to start off with a beautiful, just gorgeous red, kind of getting us ready for Valentine's Day. I just figured this red was absolutely perfect. I've been waiting for the right moment to use this red. So I figured let's try this red with the new LED lamp, and then we are going to dive into this transfer foil as well. So I just wanted to pull everything out and then just kind of see what the directions are because every transfer foil glue is different. And also, since we are playing with a brand new lamp, I really wanted to see how a transfer foil glue would work. So I'm kind of playing with it and testing it out to its full potential. So I'm looking at the step-by-step directions and I'm trying to figure out where my cure time is. I don't see it on that little like informational card that was in the box. I don't see it on the bottle. But then all of a sudden I'm looking at the box and there is the direction. So it does say cure between 60 and 120 seconds, depending on your lamp. So we're going to test it out today. So the first thing we're going to do our base color. Now you can do any base color for this nail look, and we're going to play with transfer foils as well and wait till you see the end result. So I really didn't have a vision when it came to this set. Originally I was going to incorporate multiple different colors, and then I was going to do a little bit of a French tip and some simple nail art and maybe a little chrome. But then once I saw how beautiful this red is, I pivoted in a different direction. So I really like this style brush on the wand as well. It kind of has like that dome shape, which makes it really nice, especially if you are painting on your nail itself or if you're making press-ons. It lets you get right to that cuticle line and it gives you the most like flawless finish. I love this style of brush. Another thing about this gel polish that we're using today, it doesn't have an overbearing chemical scent, which I love so much. So we did that first coat, we popped it in the lamp, and then I'm going to cure for a full 30 seconds. And then once that's cured, we're going to pop that nail out of the lamp. And so far, we are looking really good. I don't see any signs of wrinkling or anything like that. The nail does not feel hot. Sometimes when you are curing your nail, it can, when you pull it out, especially a press on, it could feel a little hot. I'm not feeling any heat or anything like that. So let's go ahead and build up this color just a little bit more. I really like how it looks with one coat because it gives you almost like a sheer kind of jelly finish without having like that crystal clear finish. But once you go ahead and hit it with a second coat, it's just like that perfect deep red. I really like this undertone of red too because it has a little bit of a blue hint to it. So it's your true red, kind of like your bright cherry red, which is perfect for Valentine's Day. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and pop that second coat right into the lamp, and I'm just gonna cure for a full 30 seconds. And then once that's cured again, we're popping it out of the lamp. Same thing, I'm not seeing any wrinkling or anything like that. We have a perfect cure, and again, it's not hot, which is a plus. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna show you the color difference of one coat versus two when it comes to this gorgeous red color. I will say MelodySusie has kind of blown me away in the last couple months because I've been trying some of their products And these are products that I've slept on, and I don't know why because they're actually really good. If you remember my video a few weeks ago, we tried the scented plant-based gels. Those are absolutely fantastic. And this gel that we're using right now is not disappointing. All right, so here's where you can see the color difference of one coat versus two. Got best of both worlds when it comes to whatever your preference is for that color payoff. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up the rest of the red nails off camera just to save some time. Again, I pivoted in a totally different direction. Once I used this red and saw it, I was like, okay, we're going to do all 5 colors of this gorgeous red. And then we're going to do a little bit of a black lace transfer foil moment to kind of give us a romantic, yet it's still pulling Valentine's Day, but yet we're gonna pull in a little bit of like a darker style of Valentine's Day. All right, so here's the transfer foils that we're gonna be using. I love this. I just think it's absolutely stunning, and I figure there's no better way to use this than over a pop of red. So we're gonna go in with that transfer foil glue from MelodySusie, and then I'm just checking the directions one more time, and it says to make sure you do a very thin layer. So we're gonna keep that in mind when we are applying the transfer foil glue. And again, I'm noticing we have the same dome style brush on there, which I'm loving this brush. And again, I'm just going to make sure I'm doing a very, very thin layer. Just apply it like you would with your gel base or gel top coat. And then I am going to brush some of that product off just to make sure we are keeping the layers thin. And then to start off with, I'm just going to try to cure it for a full 60 seconds and then see if we get a good tacky layer to pull that transfer foil. So anytime you're playing with a transfer foil glue, it's always going to be a little bit of trial and error. And then if you can't get a good sticky layer, if you just cured for 60 seconds, try doing it for a full 90 seconds. Now, while that's curing, we're going to go ahead and get our foil ready. So the hardest part for your foils is going to be picking out what kind of design you want. So I'm just going to cut off a piece here. And then when you are looking at your transfer foils, this is going to be, the shinier side is going to be the front of it, and then the non-shinier side, or like it looks a little bit duller, is going to be the one that you're going to place onto the nail for that image to come off. So always look for that dull side. If you've ever had any problems with transfer foils, if you did the wrong side, just flip it over and you're going to be good to go. All right, so now that we cured for 60 seconds, let's see if it has enough sticky layers so we can pull off this beautiful transfer foil. So I'm just lining it up exactly where I kind of want that image. Once you start putting that transfer foil down, do not lift it up because you're just gonna disturb the image, and then you're not gonna have that design exactly where you want it. You're just gonna have kind of a non-complete design. So once you put it on the nail, you're kind of stuck there. Now, let's say you pulled it off and you did not like how that image looked on the nail. Just take a little bit of acetone on a lint-free wipe, cleanse the nail, and then apply your transfer foil glue again, cure, and then you can start over. So now I'm just really just working that transfer foil into the nail, and I'm just kind of taking my time here. I'm lifting it up a little bit, getting rid of any of those wrinkles or lines or anything like that that you see in the transfer foil. I'm just slowly lifting it up and then just moving away any of those wrinkles. And then I did end up taking that nail right off the stand. It was a little bit easier. And then the last thing that I'm doing is really focusing on the sidewalls because I just want to make sure that we have the perfect transfer over the entire nail so it looks really put together. But 60 seconds for me with this new nail lamp was definitely key for this transfer foil. So you can see it, I'm just pulling it up really slowly, and any super sticky parts, I'm just rubbing it over again. And then check it out. We have a really fun image here. I really like the dark lace over the red. It's kind of like a vampy Valentine's Day kind of moment here, and I'm here for it. And then look at that, we have a clean finish. I mean, there's a little bit of black on there, but overall, we have a awesome finish for this transfer foil, which I'm actually super, super impressed by. So a couple options to seal this in. You can do a layer of gel base first, cure, and then go with your top coat. My preference, I'm just gonna go in with a layer of gel top coat. We're going to apply that all over the nail and then cure, and then that's going to be our nail look for today. But overall, I'm really blown away by that transfer foil. Transfer foil glue for me is hit or miss, and if I can find one that is less finicky and actually works, I'm here for it. So this was definitely an A+ in my opinion for a transfer foil. So you can see once we hit it with the top coat, it's just bringing this nail completely to life. You can definitely see more of that beautiful lace image just coming through. So we cured for 60 seconds, and I love this top coat. Look at that. We have a good glossy finish, and it's looking really good. I really like that it's a thinner viscosity as well for that top coat. It's not going to add a lot of extra bulk. And then I did the rest of the nails off camera, And here is what we're working with. I love this so much. Here's what it looks like with the flash. You can definitely see that lace pulling through just a little bit more with the flash on, but overall a gorgeous red. Then to apply my set, I just use some sticky tabs, and I will say I am liking these new tips. They look a lot more natural. They're fitting really well. So I'm definitely going to grab a couple more styles of these, but overall I really liked how this turned out. And if you're in the market for a new nail lamp, this one just might be for you. I really like the smart technology as well. It's a portable, so it does hold a charge. I was able to get almost 3 hours before I needed to plug it back in, which is awesome because sometimes when I'm making content, I like to move my station around a little bit. So a portable nail lamp is something that I really look forward to, and not having that cord laying around. And another thing, it has that smart technology for a sensor, which I do prefer that, having a sensor on my nail lamp, especially when I'm making press-ons. So if you're in the market, this lamp might be for you. So I'm going to link everything that we use in the description box below. I hope you enjoyed today's simple nail look, and I'll see you all in the next one.